All right. Hello. See if this mic's working. Hello. Hello. All right. Well, no one's here yet, so that's cool. Hey, what's good? Can you hear me? See if this mic's working. Yeah, you can hear me? All right, cool. Well, welcome to the live stream. This is my new setup. I'm also going to go live on Instagram in a second. I'm just going to wait a minute. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer those. Thoughts on the 2019-2020 hoops price dips? Yeah, I mean, well, one, modern in general, we've seen a hit. I actually just recorded the video before this stream. I'm going to be putting out next week on why modern has gone down and why I think it's going to go back up. And as far as hoops, I mean, the market going down doesn't help, but it was restocking still. They didn't stop the restock. I'm not 100% sure if it stopped yet, but it looks like it's got to be coming to an end since they're putting out next year's product. But yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. I think it's actually a good time to buy more. Eddie, I will be investing in Optic once it releases retail and a little bit into that restock, basically. I never buy right away. You want to try to buy when the market is a little bit more saturated. Usually in the beginning, it goes for more premium price, and then as more hit the market, the price comes down. So, all right. Got to go live on Instagram here too. That's facing the wrong way. All right. Come on. Instagram Live's bugging. All right, good. What's good? Instagram. We're on this live stream. Got the new setup behind me. So I got Instagram and YouTube going. So I'll be like looking between the two of them. Didn't have anything really specific to talk about today. Just kind of wanted to see if anyone had any questions. Just talk a little bit about what I'm doing, what I've been buying, what I've been selling, etc. And so I'm going to start with some questions from YouTube, I guess. Am I going to be buying 2020/2021 NBA hoops that just came out recently? Honestly, I'm still unsure, but I'm leaning towards no, especially because now that I'm seeing premium hoops, which I recommended you invest in, I'm just a little bit unsure of the regular hoops because I think premium is such a better product that I don't know if I really want to buy hoops. I'll definitely at some point be buying raw cards hoops. Probably a lot of LaMelo Ball. I'll be doing raw to grade. Am I going to be buying a lot of basketball? Am I going to be buying questions? So am I going to be buying Prism basketball when it comes out? That I probably will be buying. It's going to depend on the price, though. We'll have to see. Also the supply. I have a feeling they're going to release a lot of it, more than last year, but I guess we'll have to see. Prism, I do like as a sealed investment. Definitely. I'm holding Prism football now. I recommended that investment for free, and that thing is through the roof already. I honestly did not expect it to shoot up so fast. But since I'm holding that to next season, that's going to be a nice investment. So Prism Basketball, although the 2020 rookies aren't as good as, the previous years, I'm probably going to buy that. Much love from Michigan, buddy. You too. Elihu? Hopefully I said that correctly, but thanks for sending love. Do I own any crypto stocks? I don't own any crypto, and I have a small stock portfolio. I mean, I pretty much liquidated all my stocks when I started reselling, and after I graduated college, I was like, let me put all my money into this, which it was kind of sad to see how the stock market is now, but no. I mean, I guess a small stock portfolio, and that's it. I'm going to be putting more money into stocks, though, through an IRA. What's up with the Mosaic Mega prices? Dipping like chips, bro. Yeah, I specifically addressed that in the video that's going to be going out next week. But modern stuff across the board, not just sealed, but just like, graded cards and even raw cards, prices have gone down. The reason that's happened is because people are pumping money into vintage cards. A lot of outside investors coming in with big money, and they want the safest thing long term. And so they're pumping money into that, and a lot of people are following their lead, basically. I'm not really concerned. Modern, I think it's just cyclical, really. So I think we're going to see a swing, and we're going to see modern come up. I mean, we're going to be getting into playoffs soon for basketball, for hockey in May. And I think we're going to see modern as a whole make a swing back. I'm not selling any of the ones I was holding. Let's see. Let's check Instagram, see what we got. What's good? How you doing, Instagram? Show us the collection behind me. All right, we could do that. Let's see, is the lighting the lighting on YouTube's a little bit bright. I don't know if that did anything. This right here, YouTube. This is a printing plate. Daniel Cormier printing plate from his rookie card, 2011 UFC Moment of Truth, it was called. And it's an autographed one. If you don't know these printing plates, it says something on the back as well. It says 1-1. But yeah, they do one for each color. I think there's 4, I want to say, or 5 total. And so this is a cool one. Daniel Cormier, if you don't know, he was a very good heavyweight UFC fighter. And he is a commentator now. So I like investing in fighters that want to become commentators because I think that's good for their personal brand. We got, and a lot of this stuff I don't even know if you guys have seen, so I guess this is cool. Clayton Kershaw rookie. If you don't know Clayton Kershaw, I would say he's probably the best pitcher in baseball. So overall. Definitely going to be going to the Hall of Fame. This one. And then actually, after I do this, I have some cards I want to show you. They just arrived from PSA today, and then I'll show you what I'm going to be sending off next. This is a Ja Morant Select PSA 10, one of the rare cards that was graded that I bought. I do buy some of them already graded, because if you watch me, you know that I do a lot of raw to grade stuff. Yeah, Select. I don't know. I think Select's going to be going up. I mean, it has. But I think we're going to see Select go up a lot once people realize how important that the population reports are. So these 2 boxes, this one's open. I bought 2 of them. This is the 2018. Let's see if I can move these closer. 2018 Topps Museum Collection UFC. You guys can tell I'm putting money into UFC. I think it's where it's at. And I actually ripped this box because this is the only box that you can get one of these, an Israel Adesanya card from. And I'm like, let me rip one. I actually got a expired redemption card for Derek Lewis, who's fighting tonight. If you guys don't know, on ESPN, you can watch it for free. UFC. Anyway, I got two of these up here. I'm just gonna take one down. Conor McGregor rookie autograph. Now, you got to remember this card throughout the end because I'm gonna circle back to it. This is a 9.5. I have two BGS 9.5s. Actually, I think I have three of them. I have a PSA 10 and the 8.5 as well. And yeah, one of these I tried to cross over to PSA. Listen, guys, I would say don't waste any money trying to cross stuff over still in case to PSA. The only way that they're ever going to do it is if you crack the case and resubmit it raw. It's too difficult to get a crossover. A lot of people have been asking me about that. I think it's a waste of money. I'm 0 for 3, and I have 2 more there, and I'm definitely not getting any upgrades. If you don't know what crossover is, it basically you could take that BGS card, the BGS 9.5, and you can submit it to PSA and go, hey, evaluate this in the holder. I only want you to put it in the PSA holder if it's a 10. And then if it's not a 10, then they just leave it as is, charge you, and send it back. For those who are on YouTube, if you could do me a favor and please thumbs up the stream, that would help me. It helps with the algorithm recommending my content. So I'd appreciate that. Let's see what we got in the comments. Am I investing in this year's hoops, the regular product that just came out recently? I am not going to be investing in that at this point, I don't think, because now that I know there's a premium hoops that they just introduced, I don't know if I really want to touch the regular hoops product. I think there's so many other basketball products coming out, like it's not really worth it. I will be buying the Prism. I will be investing in the NBA Prism now. Am I going harder on the individual cards instead of the sealed wax? No, I'd say it's a pretty good mix. I don't know. Yeah, I would say it's pretty even, honestly, between like buying graded cards, doing raw to grade, and holding boxes. But I actually just launched a website. It's up, sokolsells.com. I made it myself, so it's not good. I'm having it redone right now. But I will have like a separate supply of cards that I'll be selling through that website, basically. If anyone ever wanted to buy cards. You can buy stuff there now, but website's not that great. Working on it. All right, cool. See what we got on Instagram. Yo, Matt. Prism Blasters. 85 to 110 still a buy, or time to chill and find the next product? So honestly, he's talking about NFL Prism, by the way, which I recommended in a video for free on YouTube. And the price is like through the moon, basically. It's going crazy already. Honestly, I do not think it's too late to buy NFL Prism. But like, don't be a doofus and overpay on it. Like, you got to try to find the best price. But at 80, 85 a box, I think that's a buy still, like 100%, because I think it's going way up. I think next season it's going to be very, very expensive. So I would still say buy, but don't be like foolish overpaying on stuff because you don't need to. You can still find good deals on the market. What's my target price on the that blaster? Honestly, off the top of my head, I cannot remember exactly what I said. I'd have to check that video. I think it was, I want to say I said like 150 or 175 or something like that. But I mean, realistically, like it could hit 200. That's why I'm like 85 is still a good deal on it. But you're going to have to hold it. It's not like a quick flip or anything like that. Will there be sealed wax available on the site? Yeah, it's up right now. Here, I'll put the link in here on YouTube. Yeah, UFC cards to the moon. Oh, sorry. Honestly, Team Liddy, I don't know who that is, man. Sorry. Yeah, so the website is going to be like all sealed boxes. And what I'm going to do is probably when I get back a PSA submission and like do a video on that, I'll probably be posting all of those cards on that site as well. First, before I send it to auction like I usually do, just giving anyone the opportunity who wants to buy it to buy it. And so, yeah, it's not going to be the cheapest wax. Like, I'm just telling you that. Because obviously I still need to make money on the products, but I'll have bulk available. So anyone that wants to get a large quantity that would normally have to go through, and buy 10 to 20 different eBay listings, you can buy it in one place. If you're a business, no sales tax on it. And I'll probably be doing like a bulk discount as well for those of you who are, buying to hold or have businesses. Brandon Cards is asking about how to buy those Prism NFL Prism blasters. Should he buy some off Blowout? No, don't buy from Blowout. Their prices are 100% going to be higher. You know how I know? Because I sell stuff to Blowout. So that's not a place like, they're great companies, but from the price point of view, you're going to be able to find better deals somewhere else. I'm going to be like, I know I don't have it today, but I'm going to be adding NFL Prism to the website. I think there is some boxes on the site already of NFL Prism, and it's 100% cheaper than them. But I will be adding like every single product to the site within the next couple of weeks. What's my suggestion for sending only 2 cards to get graded by PSA? So right now, I recommend PC Sports Cards. You can look them up, PC Sports Cards. And they're a group submission service that submits stuff to PSA. They're like the #1 recommended group by PSA. They're actually on Long Island, so they're local to me. And they do the best job. There's no minimum. You can send 1 card. You could send 1,000 cards. I have a couple thousand cards at PSA through them. And they're 100% trustworthy and everything. So I would say PC Sports Cards, 100%. Am I going to be flipping raw to grade on LaMelos? You bet your ass I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to go hard on those, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go hard. But I feel like I should try to not buy as many base. I feel like I should try to buy, and none of those like color parallels. I'm talking about like numbered stuff or, like variation stuff that has real extra demand. Because like I sent a lot of Zion and Ja base stuff, and I don't have a big belief in the base cards long term because I think there's too many of them. But I'm 100% going to be doing raw to grade on LaMelo. Brandon Cards, check eBay for buying those cards. I mean, sometimes those websites have great deals, but yeah, $105 a box before shipping, and then they're going to charge you sales tax also, most likely. So, Ryder, I can't answer that question, so take with that what you will, but I can't say your question out loud and I can't answer it. But I'm going to be adding like a wholesale form to the website. So if you're a wholesaler, you can just go on there, fill out your information, and that'll be that. Then you can buy wholesale, no sales tax. And well, actually, most states right now, I don't have to charge sales tax, but eventually I will. And wholesale, you will get somewhere between like a 5 to 10% discount probably off of the retail price. All right, cool. So we got one more question. How is NBA Hoops 2019 premium stock doing? You missed me saying that. It's not doing well. Modern's not doing well, but it's not really a big deal. It's still restocking. Modern's taking a hit. It's going to go back up. Just hold firm. Don't worry. All right, for everyone asking why it's going down, well, the first thing is the restock is still ongoing. So if, as you know, I always say this, Once a restock stops, that's when the price goes up. It hasn't stopped yet. Because I don't know the date that it's going to stop, and no one really knows in advance. So that's part of the reason. And the second reason is modern cards as a whole have taken a hit. I don't think people realize how much some of the modern stuff's gone down. Like some of the stuff's gone like 30 to 40% down, like some of the cards themselves. So the market's gone down, but it's going to pick back up. There's going to be NBA postseason, and baseball is going to be starting up as well in the next couple of months. And so I'm not worried about it. I think it's cyclical. I think it's a swing, and I think we're probably going to see some sort of trend like this again in the future between, vintage and more current stuff. Yeah, tax-free state is nice. But I will say that on my site, for the first several months, most likely, depending on what state you're in, I will not be charging sales tax, because I do not have to until I'm doing a certain amount of business in those states. So you can take advantage of that, at least in the beginning. If you're in New York, you're going to be paying sales tax 100% of the time unless you're a business. Yo, I bought some 2020 Hoops Blasters, solid buy, and they're cheaper than 2018. Nice. That's a good investment. That's a nice hold for sure. Zion was 1,200 and now it's only like 600. Exactly, dude. And Zion is doing well. I love Zion. Love the man. Definitely a great opportunity to buy. I literally I'll get this video expedited because I literally just recorded it talking about modern and vintage, and I think everything's going to be fine long term. I think it's a good time to buy, etc. All right, what else we got up here? Speaking of the man, Zion right here. Little freaking reflection on it, but this is actually a metal card, which is cool. But it's a Zion draft night, numbered out of 25 on card, numbered 13 out of 25. This one, it's a PSA 8. If you're wondering why it's an 8, these metal cards, they do not grade well. So I bought 2 of these actually from Panini like a while ago, and I just was like, let me just send them to PSA and get them in these holders. And actually, I just sent one of them to Golden. I'm going to be selling it. Not because I don't believe in Zion, but I don't want 2 of the same cards at this point, the same grades. It's just like, I'd rather just get something else. So if you want this card or one of them, it'll be going up on Golden Auctions in March. We got John Jones rookie card. If you don't know who John Jones is, he's one of the best UFC fighters of all time, no doubt about it. And I think this is a PSA 8. These 2009 UFC cards don't grade well either, and they're just thicker cards, and the edges get messed up and they don't grade well. We got another Cormier rookie. This one's actually inscribed. He writes DC, which is his nickname, and it's numbered out of 15. So that's a cool one. We got these, which I can't pull out because they're actually taped in, otherwise they would fall, which are the 2020 NFL Optic first off the line boxes. You got Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, etc. And I actually have like 3 cases of those that I got from Panini. Those are listed on the website right now if anyone wanted to buy them for a really reasonable price, actually. But I have a lot of those. I am debating ripping one still. I guess we'll have to see. It says 1 autograph per box, but I'm almost positive there's actually 2 in it, and that it just didn't make any sense. Well, if you like John Jones, hang around for this one. Is there a difference between the red and the blue hoops boxes? I'll answer that in a second too. Tax-free for us Vegas peeps. For now, you don't have to pay tax on the website. On checkout, is there a thing to say you have business on your site? No, you would make an account, and then once I approve your wholesale, I would like basically mark that your account is no tax, and so you just check out normally, and you just wouldn't be charged tax. No, you want to? Maybe I'll rip one right now. We'll have to see. There's also something behind it holding it up. You're gonna laugh. That's freaking roll of tape back there. This gives me chills. I think about this at night sometimes. This is the 2017 Topps Chrome UFC sealed box, and this is the first year Topps Chrome UFC, which is big. It adds a lot of value for a lot of those cards. And this box, super duper hard to find, like very difficult to find. When I got this one, there was like none on the market for months. I actually have 2 more of these coming. I'm going to be holding them. Like I'm not going to rip something like this. And I think this is a good hold if you can get your hands on this for a decent price for sure. Especially once stuff comes out, Topps UFC through the roof. This is a cool one. This is a Conor McGregor. Was it 2016 Topps Knockout? Game used. I don't know what they're calling it. Let's see. I don't know. They're not calling it anything. It looks like a shirt to me, like some sort of T-shirt, and it's a 101, which is why I bought it. It's a PSA 8 because it's a thick card. But 101, I'm like, I gotta add a 101, and I gotta do some research and see if I could like find a picture of him wearing a shirt that looks like this, because that would be crazy. Fighter worn memorabilia, whatever that means. This is another one that's incredible. This is a box of 2012 UFC Topps UFC Bloodlines. This is the Ronda Rousey rookie, and it's very hard for me to remember rookie years because it's just UFC. You don't really think about like rookie years, so I don't really know. There's a couple other really good ones, but this is. I think there's one other box on eBay for like listed for like 3,500 or something crazy, but yeah, this one's crazy. It's actually plastic starting to rip a little bit. I got it from a reputable guy on eBay, so hopefully it's legit. But yeah, this is a cool one. It's a nice looking box too. There's like actual art on it. I don't know, on every side. George St. Pierre. Got John Jones elbowing Rashad Evans. You got Anderson Silva knocking out Vitor Belfort with that front kick. Ooh. And this is the holy grail of John Jones right here. This is the John Jones rookie. This isn't the actual holy grail. This is just a regular base auto, but this is a PSA 10 John Jones rookie auto. So that's a nice card for sure. And this is a card that I bought raw on eBay. There's so much opportunity buying raw. And we got I've shown this before. This is the Zion Williamson 2019 Optic first off the line, purple stars, autograph, numbered out of 49, PSA 9, not sure why. And they messed up encasing it, so I'm going to be sending this bad boy back. You get any 21 certified or limited football? No, I got neither of those products. Rip some Hoops Premium. I don't really like ripping retail as much because like you can't get any of the crazy numbered stuff. You know what I mean? Like 2019 Chronicles basketball still have potential. I'm still holding it because basically right before the price fell out, I moved, I want to say like No, I moved a crazy amount. I moved like $17,000 worth of Chronicles to one of those top shops. I'm not going to say who, and they paid really good price. They paid me like 70 a blaster. This was additional stuff that I bought just to like quick flip because I couldn't, I wasn't going to hold it. But so the fact that it's come down, and they were buying it for 70, so like you got to figure they're thinking they could sell it for 90 or 100. So I do think there's potential for it to go back up. I'm just going to still hold all mine at this point. I'll probably just sell most of the NBA stuff towards the end of the season. I think Hoops has potential to get up to Mosaic prices. 100% premium Hoops, that is, for sure. What cards besides UFC cards are you buying raw currently? Also, what do you look for while buying a raw card? And then on this shelf is just some Mosaic Mega and hanger. So some other cards I'm buying raw. I still have a bunch of these I got to do. I made a whole video on this a while ago, but you could buy these boxes for basically the same price as when I made the video, barely over retail. And this is the Topps 2020 baseball complete set, so it has every single player in it. And there's a couple different versions of the set. The green one is the best. This is the purple one. Green one's the best, but the purple one's fine as well. And you can go through it, pull out about 10 to 12 cards of the top rookies, send it to PSA, and that's a great raw to grade. I also think that, I already bought most of them, but Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert, Prism, that's a good opportunity, as well as maybe, I'll buy some Optic up. Optic's been a hard grade, but I'd probably buy it up. I'd probably still take a chance. On a card like Optic, you want to really, really look for the centering. That's like a big issue Optic has, is that the centering is just absolutely trash. I just got a dozen of them back, and none of them were 10s. All the cards were bad. I don't know what I was sending, but what else do I look for? If you're buying it on eBay, look at the seller. See if the seller is selling only raw cards or if they're selling graded. If they're selling both, there's a chance that they've already looked at the card and that it probably doesn't meet their standards of being a PSA 10. Also, when you're looking at the picture of the card, I really, really look at the corners and the edges. I feel like you can see that a lot clearly in photography. You could see that in the pictures of the card. So I look kind of just like at the border of the card, look around it. It's a lot harder to see like surface issues and stuff, especially if it's in a case or a penny sleeve or something. So I really try to look at those edges and corners, like dinged corner on modern card. Like don't send that in. Am I investing in soccer before the Euro? I've been thinking about soccer. I'm not as familiar with it. So like it makes me a little bit more uncomfortable because I don't know like the players as much. I I'm sure I might buy like one or two cards just to like say I have some skin in the game, but I'm not gonna go ham buying soccer just because I'm not as familiar with it. Now, if I learned a little bit more about it and the players in the market, then maybe I would. A lot of people do ask me about soccer and Pokemon, which I try to stay away from just because I don't know as much about them. And like there's a lot of opportunity in just sports, so I feel comfortable doing that. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? I was doing some of those tops, but the raw cards have white corners. That's indication of 9, 10, correct? Yeah, some of them. Some of these boxes, yeah, I agree. Some of these boxes, especially if a box gets dinged, like a lot of the corners get messed up first on these boxes. But the boxes that I've gotten have been pretty good. I mean, yeah, actually, the one that I opened one and it was numbered out of 299, and that box was smashed. All the cards were fucked. So that was unfortunate. But by the way, if you're on YouTube, would you do me a favor and please thumbs up the live stream? It will help me and help the channel, and I really, really appreciate that. Elihu invested $6,000 in NFL Prisms at an average of $65 a box. The blasters are now almost 100. Do you recommend I hold, and how high do you think that they will go? Well, first of all, congratulations, because that's, you're up almost 50% already. So that's fantastic. Love to see that. And yeah, it's gone up very fast. I think 100% hold it. I'm still holding mine. I actually wish I bought more. I don't know why I didn't buy as much as I should have. I might even buy more now, honestly. I'm thinking about increasing my stake because I don't think it's too late to actually add to your position and buy more. I think Prism is going to go through the roof. Those specifically that. Just Prism in general. I mean, just look at the prices over the last years. Like, they're going for a lot of money, and with the rookies that we had, the rookie quarterbacks, 100%. Hold it. I think in the video I might have said the price target was 150 to 175. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I think it's possible that we could see these hit 200 or close to it. So that's why I still think it's not too late to get in, because you could still double up, more than double up if you're getting it for a good price. So definitely hold. I'm going to be holding my NFL Prism until the beginning of next season, a little bit into the season, probably October or November. But if you don't want to hold it, it has gone up. You can get out. You could get out of it, and you could put that money and deploy it somewhere else. But personally, I would say to hold it. Ooh, sorry. this YouTube one's moving back and forth. Thinking some soccer legends are too underpriced, specifically because how big soccer is. Hey, man, that's how I feel about UFC. That's why I'm putting my money into UFC, because that's what I know. If you think the same thing about soccer, then definitely put your money there. Just do what's best for you and what you're familiar with. Do I think the hoops that just came out is going to be a good hold? No. I mean, it's not going to be a bad hold, but I think there's better holds. So I'm not going to be holding 2020 regular hoops. Big opportunity to jump on Prism World Cup cards. The sets for 2014 and 2018 are crazy price trading. I'll have to look into that a little bit more. I appreciate that. Optic football to the moon, too. 100%. Optic's going to go to the moon after, it actually drops fully at retail and the supply is plentiful. Let me put this back. Let's see what else we got on here. I mean, nothing exciting. NBA Hoops Premium. We got some Chronicles boxes, some Illusions. We got Prism Blaster, the Fanatics ones. We got premium stock blasters. And by the way, whoever asked if there's a difference, I'm almost positive there is no difference. I'm pretty sure I read something about it. For some reason, most of them are blue, but I don't think there's actually a difference. I was looking into it, and it doesn't say on the box. It says it has the same parallel card. So we got freaking, if anyone remembers this. From a while ago. Travis Scott, Reese's Puffs. And then we got some Chronicles, and we got some more Mosaic. All right. I'm going to show you what I just got back from PSA. It was a 4-card submission. I think I posted it on Twitter, so you might have already seen it, but here we go. And all 4 of these cards were purchased on the open market raw. Okay, so these were all raw to graded temps. First up, we have the Tyler Hero Select Neon Orange Pulsar Prism. This got a PSA 9. I think because of the centering is off. Oh, and actually I'm looking at it. There's a tiny ding on the back corner. It's numbered 13 out of 13. You actually really can't see that on that camera. But I bought this for a lot of money. I was really thinking hopefully it would be a 10. So this is a disappointment. Hopefully I'll break even on it. But if you know me, you know I'm trying to buy these lower pop cards. I'm trying to buy cards that have, you know, or, you know, something. I don't just want regular base cards, and I don't want those simple variations. I want numbered, or I want real, like, short print variations that people want. You know what I mean? Like some of these, like the green, you know, like the green mosaic and the pink mosaic, like that stuff barely has a premium over the regular because there's so many of those too. Yeah, so it's a fire card. Too bad it's not a 10. I could still make money on it. I paid a lot though, so I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I'll probably be sending this one to either Probstein or Golden. Then this one I'm going to be holding on to. I bought this one for me personally. This is a Zion Williamson. This is the premier level PSA 10. Nice card. Like I said, I like the select. Then we have another select, actually. This is the RJ Barrett courtside, which is like the #1 card in the select variation. Came back at 10 as well. And then, you ready for this one? Boom. Conor McGregor, 2013 Topps Bloodlines, UFC rookie, PSA 10, baby, on a raw grade. Super stoked about it. Super stoked about it. I have some more McGregor cards of these at PSA, and hopefully I can get another 10, but this is the first 10 of this that I have, and so I'm very, very thrilled at it, especially because it was a raw grade attempt. I'm just happy about it. Queen City Breaks, I am live on YouTube as well, for sure. Live on YouTube and Instagram right now. So this is a big win for me, and yeah, not much else to say. Eventually I will probably sell the cards. I mean, after all, I am in this to buy and sell cards, not to hoard cards forever. But it's going to be hard to part with some of these cards for sure. So now I guess I'll show you. And this is a doozy too. There's a, at least one card in here that's really good. So this is going to be my Express PSA submission. I'm sending it Express, which is taking about around a month, 4 to 5 weeks, really. So this first card, Israel Adesanya 2018 Museum Collection, rookie card, base 1. These Museum Collection cards, definitely harder to grade, a little bit thicker of a card. And so even a 9 would be decent. If it's a 10, I would be blown away. I think I have one more of these base ones and then one numbered one also at PSA. So hopefully one of them could pull a 10. But this card's, in that box above me, this one right here. And there's not many of them on the market. They're really limited. And then next up, I have 2 of the same. This is the 2003 LeBron James Topps Bazooka Bubblegum card. There's a couple variations. This is the main one, and these are the gold ones, which isn't another variation on it. And I scooped these out right before they popped. Now they're double in price. I think I paid $4.50 each for these raw. And these ones are actually in decent condition. Some of the ones on eBay now are garbo. These ones actually, and these are harder to grade too because these are thicker cards. So the corners and the edges on the front are not that great overall. But I think there's only 2 10s. One sold for like 30,000. Like neither of these are 10. Neither of these are 10. But if one can pull a 9 is worth several $1,000s. And even an 8 is worth like, the last I saw was like 1,500. So hopefully one could get an 8 and one could get a 9 and we'll be cooking. If both get an 8, I'm still making good money on that. So I'm happy. But a 9, that would be epic. And then, like I just showed you, the Conor McGregor rookie base. So this one, I don't know if it's a 10, but maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. Hopefully. Then the rest of this submission is actually Conor McGregor. We have 2018 Topps Chrome Conor McGregor Sparkle or something. And a 2018 refractor version of it. Both of those, 2018 is the second year, so it's not like there's any specific value, but UFC stuff, there's barely any in the population reports at PSA, which is a huge opportunity because people want to invest in them, but they want to buy graded cards. So, and for that reason is why I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Conor McGregor 2017 Topps Chrome. Because there's only been 11 of these graded by PSA. All of them are 10s. So with this submission, I have like 20 or 30 of these cards, by the way, not just 6. But I only want to send 6 express because I didn't want to tank the whole population report in one shot. There's only 11. There's about to be 17 if I sent 30, and you know what I mean? And so, I'll put these on the market after they get graded one at a time. These cards grade very well, as we know, since all of them are 10s. And the only sale on one of these was like, actually recommended people invest in this card. This is the refractor one I'm holding up actually. So this one's even more, rare. And then, so I guess 5 regular and 1 refractor. But it's a call I made in Card Brokers, which I am a mod of. I'm a cash out buyer, and I make UFC predictions. Or not predictions, UFC investments. And I recommended the refractor. I think I said pay around 200, and for the base, pay around 100 and do raw to grade because there's not many of them. The demand is there. Trust me, people are going to buy them. The price, maybe the price will come down once more hit the market, but like the only one that sold was for over 1,000, and you can get the raw card for 100. It's just math. Like that's it. So that's the express submission, and I have another submission, but it's all Conor McGregor, just stuff random across the years. Okay, cool. We got a bunch of questions here. Actually, let me start with Instagram. So I've been neglecting you on Instagram. What do you think? What do I think Prism Megas are going to be in a couple of months? You'd have to go back to my Prism video on YouTube, and you'd have to check it out. So I do not remember the exact price I said, but it's there on the record forever. Just go back on YouTube and check that out. What prices do I think NBA Hoops Premium and NFL Prism Blaster will be in October? I didn't realize that was the same question I just said. Yeah, so you'd have to just go back to the video. I'm sorry, but there's no way I'm going to be able to remember the exact price prediction I made off the top of my head. Even I would have to go back and check. But whatever my original prediction was on NFL Blaster, I think it'll go more than that. Whatever my original prediction on NBA Hoops Premium was, it's going to be that prediction, except maybe the timeline could be a little bit longer since it took a while for them to stop restocking. And my opinion on gravity feeds. The gravity feeds are like the giant things that they have at retail, like all the individual packs in it. And I believe that's the only way to get the checkerboard insert. I own none of them. So full disclosure, I don't own any gravity feeds, but I think it's a good investment for sure if you could get it for a good price. But it's going to be, my opinion, I think it's harder to sell ultimately, which is why I haven't bought any. But actually, now that I'm launching my own website to sell boxes, I very well easily could invest in a gravity feed. How much longer am I holding 2019 NBA Mosaic, which is these products right here? I'm holding all basketball stuff probably until the playoffs, once I think Modern gets another uptick, because Modern's taking a hit. These boxes have actually gone down a little bit off whatever their highs have been for basketball, at least. And so I'm going to be holding it. Like, I just don't see a point of dumping them. I mean, I just know they're going to go up more. I know that Modern is going to pick back up, and so like it's hard to hold it for longer than you want. But at this point, I'm going to hold it. You could sell it now, and you very well could double up on what the initial investment was. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, and then I'm going to end the stream probably in a couple minutes here. Am I finding it easier or hard to sell off my sneakers now that I decided to sell them? It went very smooth, man. Someone bulk bought. I sold them like 40 pairs of breads. I sent a decent amount of stuff to UN, like 40 or 50 pairs. The stuff's been flying. Like the breads have been flying there. And some stuff I did sell on StockX and GOAT, and other stuff I sold bulk or I sent to consignment. So I mean, it was time consuming to go through it, list it, and it took me a little bit. But I only have a couple more pairs, so not that difficult. If you're not invested in 2019 premium stock NBA hoops, can you still get in for a good price? Absolutely. The price has actually like gone down a little bit since I made that video. So 100%, it's still a good time to invest in 2019 NBA premium hoops. Any other resources that I recommend just for learning about sports cards? YouTube is like, you just find videos on YouTube. Like, I think YouTube is such a big resource. PSA collector, sports card investor. There's plenty of other people that I can't think of off the top of my head that produce good content. Do I still try to get wax in store? No, I don't try to get it in store anymore. I don't deal with the getting stuff on release unless like I'm capable of doing it. I might eventually start having people run my information at Target and Walmart to buy the stuff, but I'm not doing that right now. Have I bought cards off StockX? No, but I've sold a lot, and it's absolutely fantastic. StockX is way better to deal with than eBay. Speaking of that, Golden Auctions just raised $40 million the other day. They're a large auction company, and they're going to be building out a website with that $40 million to basically destroy cards on eBay. They want to get rid of it. They screen all their buyers, so people don't fraudulently bid and buy stuff and don't pay for it and all of that. Like, once you buy it, it's yours. No returns, no schemes. That's it. It's done. It's authentic. It's verified. It's legit, and it's done. So yeah, but StockX is a good option to buy and sell on. You can get good deals on both ends. What's my overall plan for Optic Donruss football? I will be making a video once it's more appropriate, once the time is a little bit better, the prices are a little bit lower. So I will be making a video about that. It's not time to buy those yet. The only thing I have here is the first off the line that I bought directly from Panini. But the retail stuff, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer until it's really in circulation and the supply is high. Yeah, exactly. Screw eBay. By the way, on YouTube, if you could please thumbs up the stream, that would help me a lot. Thank you. What do I see Prism Vegas at in a couple months? You would have to go back and check the video and see what I say. Whatever I said, that's what I see it at. All right, cool. So I'm going to end it off showing the highlight of my day, getting this Conor McGregor rookie PSA 10 back from PSA. and adding it to my collection for now. So I appreciate you tuning into the live stream. If you're on Instagram, definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram. And if you're on YouTube, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. I just recorded a bunch of videos. Got a whole new setup, as you can see. Going to be doing a lot more regular content, like regularly posting and putting it out. And I'll catch you in the next one. Boom. I psyched my Instagram out. No, I'm kidding. I'm piecing to you too, YouTube. I bet there's a Zion auto in one of those hoop hangers. I bet you there is. All right. Peace, guys. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, but most of all, please share my content. Thank you. And you could probably expect a new video on Monday.